working on extracting a herb,
Mm-hmm.
a new one that we found.
Okay, what can you tell me about the herb?
It's got leaves like an olive leaf.
Okay.
It's small. Oh, it's got I can smell it. Like a spicy and green kind of smell
Mm-hmm.
to it. It's supposed to help with the lungs.
Okay.
It's like a antibacterial with what are the things that we use to get rid of fungus and that's made from it? It's like olive leaf
Okay.
extract. Yeah.
Yeah.
But yeah.
Okay, so is this something new that you're working on? Is it a new formula?
Yes, we're very excited about it. It's my family's decided that it was their invention or their discovery.
Very good.
So they're the first ones to bring it out.
Okay, so how do you use it?
You put it on top of a wound, or you can steam it into your lungs. Oh, it's eucalyptus.
Okay.
It's a different type of eucalyptus.
Yeah.
Found in Europe.
Okay.
Not an Australian one.
And I'm just wondering, what would you use to treat somebody that has stiff neck or sore neck?
Oh, what oil?
What's the best oil for that?
It would be like a similar one, like a tea tree oil. Oh, I didn't think of that.
A tea tree oil, and how would you apply it? How would you use it?
I put it directly on the muscles. And I'd massage it in.
Okay.
And I'd inhale it as well.
Okay.
For a long time.
Yep.
Topically and inhalation are the best. I'll probably put some on my feet as well to go through the blood.
Yep. And aside from oil, is there any other things that could be done to treat a sore neck?
Menthol type. Menthol-based oils. So like eucalyptus.
Okay.
Isn't it funny?
What's that?
We went to the exact one. It's meant to help. I think the eucalyptus is meant to help with bronchitis as well.
Okay.
I must tell Wendy.
Very
I
good.
have a client with bronchitis.
So the eucalyptus would be good for that?
Yes.
Okay. Very good. All right, so now let's drift away from that life. Let's leave that life and leave Erin to continue on her own path. And I want you to move to the lifetime just before that one. Moving to the lifetime that you lived just before that lifetime. And you're coming into an important day now in that lifetime, and I want you to tell me what you see as you come into it.
We're going to a boardroom.
A ballroom?
Yes.
Okay, and are you a man or a woman?
I'm a girl.
You're a girl? How old are you?
I'm 20.
Okay. And do you know what your name is?
Audrey.
Audrey. Okay, Audrey.
Audrey. It's said a different way. Audrey.
Audra?
Audrey.
Audra?
It's slightly French.
Okay, Audra. Okay. And is that the country you live in? Is it you in France or where are you?
Yes.
Okay, what part of France?
South.
The south. Okay. And you said you're going to a ballroom. What's happening in the ballroom?
think it's my third time going to a ballroom dance.
Mm-hmm.
And we are meant to just have fun, I guess. It's not much to do other than meet boys. It's a bit boring. But I think because we're supposed to find a husband, I don't like the pressure. So I'm just sitting around with the girls and having a gossip. We're having a talk about how ugly all the boys are.
How ugly they are?
Yes, how monstrous they are. We couldn't imagine anything worse than kissing one. And they probably are made of things that we're not made of, and they smell. But I think one of the girls out of our group, she isn't talking. I think she has her eye on someone.
Okay. So are you hoping to meet somebody?
Not really.
No.
No, I enjoyed living at home.
Mm-hmm.
I'm pretty well looked after, I think.
Yeah.
My cat and my dog. And I walk my dog every day. I have a beautiful garden, which I like to read in and recite poetry. And I can play the piano, so it's not, and I'm learning other languages.
Mm-hmm.
I'm doing a lot of art, so I've got a very busy life.
Mm.
In between that, I'm out meeting people, and I want to be a writer.
Oh, yeah. And what would you like to write about?
Oh, stories or poetry, stories about women, stories that there are not many female writers.
Oh, okay.
Yes.
So what kind of things would you write about with women?
Women who can use their imagination and their lives to be independent and to change the world.
Mm.
I don't know. I've heard about this lady who's invented. I've heard of all these ladies who are inventors, scientists and inventors, and a lady who's stepped into a machine, into a flying machine.
Mm-hmm.
All these people who live such amazing, adventurous lives that I don't get to lead. And I imagine that I'm one of them. That I want to be one of them, or I am one of them. And I realized that, well, it would mean having to leave home.
Mm-hmm.
Which is fine, I guess. I can leave home. But mother and father want me to be a teacher.
Do you want to be a teacher?
Well, I'm studying to be
Okay.
a teacher. An art teacher.
Mm-hmm. But is that something you'd like to do?
Yeah, well, it's better than being a maid or a servant
Mm-hmm.
or married to someone you don't love.
Mm-hmm.
Like they've said that they would not marry me off. It'd be my choice, of course. I was very lucky.
Yeah.
We come from a more well-to-do family. We've got a vineyard
Mm-hmm.
and acres of land, and it's beautiful here. We have our milk and butter, and oh, I love milk and butter.
Milk and butter.
Mm-hmm. And cooking. I love
yes.
Cooking.
What do you like to cook?
More like tarts and pies.
Mm-hmm.
I don't like baking. I don't like sugary things.
Yeah.
Because everybody likes that. But I'm into something I like to experiment or to put different ingredients in. But I solely cook for home.
Okay.
I don't think I'd like to have a restaurant or a cafe or anything.
Yeah.
This is too much work. I'd rather be a teacher.
Yeah. Okay. Well, what about a writer? Could that be a career for you?
Oh yes, most teachers are imagine that they could be something else, so they do something else, especially art teachers. But I don't mind teaching art to children and to the elderly sometimes. So I know how to make jewelry, necklaces, macrames, a little bit of knotting, cross-stitching, something little across the whole range. Painting, drawing, music. Music's always wonderful. I love music and singing. A little bit of mandolin. It's hard to play. I push myself a lot.
It sounds like you have quite a diverse range of skills. What if there was one thing that you could choose out of everything you've done, what do you love the most?
Cooking and music.
Cooking and music.
How do you put them together?
Are you able to?
I could teach it. But then I still have time for the most awful life with my girlfriends. So we get to travel back to the city and back every now and then, which is beautiful. It's just wonderful. We get to travel once a month to the city, and then we get to have a big adventure.
Yeah.
Once a year we go away with our mothers.
Very nice. Do you know what year it is? If you were to see a newspaper in front of you or something, do you know what year it is there?
17 or 1816.
1816. Okay. Very good. Okay, so let's drift away from that life now. We're leaving Audra there to continue on her own path. And I want you to move to the lifetime just before that one. We're moving to the lifetime just before that one. And you're coming into an important day. I want you to tell me, what do you see happening as you come into the scene?
It's busy. The air's congested.
What's busy?
The city.
Okay. So you're in a city?
Yes. It's smelly.
And are you male or female?
I think I'm male.
Are you young or old?
Young.
Yeah. And do you feel healthy?
I'm hungry.
You're hungry. Okay. And so what are you doing in the city?
I'm stealing food.
Okay. So why are you stealing?
Because it hurts. I can feel it right now. My tummy hurts right here where my hands are.
So when was the last time you ate?
I had to take food for my family 2 days ago.
2 days ago. So you must be pretty hungry.
Yes.
Okay, so where do you live?
I live in India.
Okay, so you're in India. And do you have a place that you stay at night? Or where do you sleep?
We sleep in a shelter. In a box. Wood. We all live in this one section where everybody's poor.
Everybody's poor.
And my mother's sick. And there's nothing I can do.
Why is she sick?
She's coughing. She's coughing out blood. There's nothing we can do. And I have other brothers and sisters to look after.
And so you're out trying to get them some food?
Yes.
Has your life always been like this?
Yes.
How have you survived?
We do what we can. We steal things. We beg. We mostly beg.
Mm-hmm.
My nose is hurting.
Did something happen to it?
I don't know. It's really strange. Smoke.
The smoke.
I smell smoke. Smoke is burning.
Mm-hmm.
The house is burning down. I came back after feeling hungry and getting some fruit or bread from a tree.
Mm-hmm.
And I think my mother was in the house. Now in my tummy here, it feels sick over here.
Mm.
I'm afraid, really afraid.
And what about the rest of your family?
They disappeared. They've gone somewhere else. I don't know where they are.
Okay. So do you have any other friends or anyone
Yes.
around there?
I found my friend and we hang out and I ask him where my family is. He said he doesn't know, they left. They couldn't find me. Someone had been burning down the houses.
Do you know who?
No. Maybe some local hooligans or the police. The police often do that.
Why do they do that?
They just like to terrorize us. They say we're pests.
Are you?
No.
No. So how would you like the police to treat you?
Like them to give us food.
Mm. Do you think that could be done?
Privileged. No.
No.
Because we're indifferent. We're not. We're servants.
Mm.
They say, well, get a job, be a servant. Stop committing crime. Stop stealing. So I think it is my destiny to be a servant, to be someone's servant. But I want something else.
What do you want?
I want to walk in a spiritual path. Sounds strange because I steal, but that's a necessity.
Mm. Well, if you didn't steal, how long would you survive without food, right?
No, I saw this picture one time.
And what was it?
Of this mother. The mother the mother of the prince who is coming to help everyone, to help save us. And she used to visit all the temples and pray. She's like a goddess. And I heard about a story about her, how she started all these temples and she was helping people come off the street and feeding people food.
So did that picture inspire you?
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
I went into one of these temples later on and I met the people that serve there, and I asked if I could be a server. And they said yes one time for food, because I didn't want to just go there and eat for free.
Mm-hmm.
And then I met someone, like a priest or a community leader who said that he'd noticed that I'd been doing work for them and that I was sleeping there most of the times, which is a no-no. They didn't want me to sleep there, but there was nowhere to go.
Yeah.
And I wasn't feeling well sometimes after eating, after not being able to eat for days and then eating. I think it gave me gastronomy or...
Mm-hmm.
And he said, is there anywhere I could go? And I said, no, there wasn't a place I could go. He said, I asked him if there was a place I could be of service or work. And he said, yes, you can go to the meditation hall. And I said, that was perfect. And that's where I met the man that changed my life.
Who was this man?
This man was a master, a guru, and he taught me how to meditate. He taught me how to be with God and not to worry about money or food. And he taught me how to be of service to the country, to the city. And he taught me to let go of all my need to be anybody or anything. He taught me what it was to be truly happy and at peace, and to let go of the pain about my parents and my loss. He took me under his wing, and he was my father whilst I was growing up in my teenage years.
What was his name?
Yogi Swastri.
Yogi
Swastri.
Swastri?
Swastri.
Swastri.
I can't say his name. He taught me the yogi style of meditation without needing to eat. He taught me the meditation style and the yogi positions to sit to connect with the universal energy.
Wow. Did it take you long to master those?
It takes 5 years.
5 years.
Yes.
Wow.
He said that I was to teach that. So I could I had to open myself to that energy. I had to open my chakras. I had to open my eye, my inner eye, and my inner heart.
Okay. And so were you able to achieve that?
Yes.
All right. So what's your name?
Richie.
Ridgie?
Richie.
Richie?
Richie.
Richie?
Yes, Richie.
Ridgie.
They gave me a nickname because I couldn't quite remember my whole name.